Hey everybody, Melissa here. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited you're all here. So today we're going to be in Windows 10 and I'm going to show you my 5 favorite tricks that I use to make things a little bit easier. Now you may use all of them, you may use some of them, but I can almost guarantee that there's going to be one that you're going to find really useful in whatever you do. So I cannot wait to show you. Let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, shake window to minimize. So let's just say I have 4 applications open from my desktop. I have my Filmora, my Photoshop, my Google Chrome, and my calculator. Now I have my File Explorer open, but it is on a monitor you can't see. Let's just say that I want to minimize these all at the same time. Well, rather than having to click the minus on each one to minimize them, grab whatever's on top, shake it back and forth, and it minimizes everything, including what's on the screen you can't see. If you want to bring it all back, just click on the calculator, shake it back and forth, and it all comes back. Number 2, screenshot. If we press our Windows, Shift, and S keys on our keyboard, we have the ability to snip or do a screenshot. We can do a rectangular snip, a freeform snip, a window snip, or a full screen snip, but I'm going to do a rectangular snip. I'm going to highlight this Google page and it's going to copy it to my clipboard. If I go to Word and I Control V, it pastes it into Word. If I hit Enter and I do Windows V, it is in my cloud clipboard for use in any application. Number 3, slide to shut down PC. We have the ability to shut down our PC from a slide screen versus going down to Start, Power, and powering it off that way. From anywhere on your desktop, right-click, go to New, Shortcut, and you're going to type in here, Slide to Shut Down, and click Next. What would you like to name the shortcut? I leave my name the same and tell it to finish. You now have a shortcut on your desktop. If you double-click it, this comes up. I will not do it right now because I don't want to shut down on you, but if we go all the way down, it will shut down our PC. Number 4, copy and paste in the command prompt. If you're in your command prompt quite a bit and you're constantly doing processes repeatedly, you now have the ability to copy and paste using your control keys and your Windows Cloud Clipboard. Now I'm going to use the command ping as an example, but keep in mind that you can use it on anything that you perform within this command prompt. So let's just say I want to ping google.com. If I do ping Windows V, then I can paste it from my cloud clipboard, hit enter, and it has pinged Google. If I do ping, I can come up here and I can highlight google.com, Control C, Control V, hit enter, and it's pinging google.com. Number 5, time difference, global clock. If you work with people and companies across the globe, you now have the ability to see their local time with just a few clicks of your mouse. If we go down to our search bar and we type in alarms and we click on alarms and clock, this tool pops up. And as you can see, you have timers, alarm, world clock, and stopwatch. But we're going to be in world clock. And as you can see, it shows my local time and my local date. Now let's just say that I work with people in other parts of the country and other parts of the globe. So I'm going to go down to add a new city, and I'm going to add Sydney, Australia. And as you can see, it pulls Sydney up and it says that they're 14 hours ahead of me and it's 12:36 a.m. And if I hover, it's going to tell me that it's Wednesday, May the 19th in Sydney, Australia. Another one is Brisbane. Let's add this. And now it brings it up and it is the same time as Sydney. Now let's look at Dublin, Ireland. And it shows me that they are 5 hours ahead of us. It's 3:37 in the afternoon, and if I hover over it, it is Tuesday, May the 18th. Another one is Los Angeles, California. And there it adds Los Angeles with the same information. And finally, Phoenix, Arizona. And there it shows Phoenix. Now, this can be a little bit daunting to look at, especially if we start adding more and more countries or locations. And we can change our view. If we click here, we can compare, and it'll show it in this type of layout, more like a graph or a chart. But we can also have these where we can view them a lot easier. Let me show you how. If we right click, pin to start, tell it yes, and we're going to do this on each one. Aren't you glad I didn't make you sit through all of that? So now that we have them all pinned to start, let me go ahead and minimize this window. Now if we go to our start, look what we have. We have all of the places that we added in our world clock right here for us to see. Brisbane, Sydney, Dublin, Phoenix, our local time, and Los Angeles. If you want to unpin these, right click and tell it to unpin. You also have the ability to resize it. And then you can turn off live tile. And what turning off the live tile does is where you see them kind of rotate and turn, you can turn that on or off. Back in our world clock, if there's something that we want to remove, we click on our edit clocks. We can put them in the trash bin and remove them. And there you have it, my 5 favorite tricks in Windows 10. Did you find one you can use? I'm fairly certain you did. Did you find more than one? I hope so. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this in the future, please subscribe to my channel before you go. And if you have any questions, feedback, or ideas for future content, drop me a comment, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Until then, thanks so much for watching.